I really miss the days of practical Hollywood shootouts, back when everything was done for real. Nothing made you feel like your favorite characters were in actual danger, like blanks, squibs, and pyrotechnics. The way things would explode with brutal velocity as bullets destroyed literally everything in their path. A sense that at any moment, the main characters could be struck by a full metal jacket, cutting through their flimsy-ass cover, just barely keeping them concealed. We'll take a look at some classic filmmaking, back in the good old days before the era of CGI muzzle flashes and dust spark assets that suck any sense of danger right out of the scene. Number 5. The Town. Let's start with the basics. Tactical realism. Ben Affleck worked closely with technical advisors, including real Boston area police and former military personnel, to ensure the gunfights in the town had a grounded feel. You can see this right away in the way the characters move and communicate. They use actual tactical formations, especially during their heists. The final gunfight at Fenway Park is one of the most intense in the movie. What makes it so thrilling is how chaotic yet controlled it feels. Doug and Jim are outnumbered and outgunned, yet they rely on their experience and tactics to hold off the police. This isn't a shootout for the sake of action, it feels more like a desperate, last-ditch effort to survive.
You all right?
He's all right. I just got the vest.
Shot it!
Number 4. Heat. Few movies have captured the intensity and realism of gunfights like Heat. Michael Mann's 1995 crime epic set a new standard for how shootouts are portrayed on screen, and it all comes down to practical techniques and attention to detail. To make the action feel authentic, Mann enlisted military consultants to train the actors in tactical movement and firearms handling. What you're seeing here isn't just acting. Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, and the rest of the cast underwent rigorous training to move like a real-life special ops unit. Their use of cover, reloads, and communication is spot on. The gunfire itself, it's raw and intense. Instead of using overdubbed sound effects, Mann had live gunfire recorded on set, adding to the realism. You can hear the difference. The loud echoing gunshots bouncing off the buildings in downtown Los Angeles give the scene a visceral and immersive quality. Number 3. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. One of the most iconic action moments in T2 is definitely the minigun scene, where the T-800 mows down everything in sight without taking a single human life, by the way. But what makes this scene so memorable isn't just the action, it's the practical effects that made it feel so real. For this sequence, James Cameron and his team decided to go all in with practical effects. The minigun Schwarzenegger is handling is the real deal. A modified GE M134 minigun, capable of firing thousands of rounds per minute. To make it manageable for filming, it was mounted to give the Terminator that unstoppable look. The destruction you see as the minigun's getting fired off, that's all practical too. The windows shatter, cars are ripped apart, and the environment takes real damage, thanks to explosive squibs and specially rigged breakaway glass. Every element was designed to react to the force of the gunfire, making the chaos feel visceral and authentic. Number 2. Bad Boys 2. Michael Bay is known for his explosive action sequences, and the highway gunfight in Bad Boys 2 is one of his best. What makes this scene so intense and visually stunning isn't just the CGI, it's a blend of practical effects that bring the chaos to life. The gunfights and the weapons used are all practical. The actors fired blank rounds from actual firearms to give the action a sense of authenticity. This not only heightened the tension on set, but also made sure the gunfire synced perfectly with the car stunts and the explosions. It's these practical effects that make the highway gunfight in Bad Boys 2 stand out. There's a weight and danger to every single crash, every shot and explosion that CGI just can't replicate. And this was definitely one of the most wild scenes I had ever seen in the theater.
Hold on. Now show him your badge. All right. Get the wild out here!
Number 1. Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan is known for its raw and brutal depiction of war, and nowhere is more evident than in the opening scene. The D-Day invasion is one of the most intense battle sequences ever put on film, and it's all thanks to the incredible use of practical effects. Spielberg's team rigged the beach with massive pyrotechnics, including bullet squibs in the water and in the sand, to simulate relentless German machine gun fire. You can actually see the real-time destruction as bullets tear through men, metal, creating a sense of dread and danger that CGI just can't recreate. To capture the chaos and confusion of war, the practical effects team used a mix of prosthetics, blood squibs, and debris. The injuries look horrifyingly real because we're seeing them in camera most of the time. Wounded soldiers, dismembered limbs, and explosions, all done with practical techniques. By using the practical effects, Saving Private Ryan creates an immersive, almost documentary-like experience. Spielberg's decision to rely on real stunts, explosions, and physical effects grounded the scene in harsh reality, making the D-Day invasion one of the most unforgettable moments in film history. If this breakdown gave you a new appreciation for the awesome use of practical effects in cinema shootouts, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what other movie gunfights you found to be the most memorable. Don't forget to keep it real.